Welcome to Season 2 of Red Sox Digest, the only show where pain, sarcasm, and false hope collide nightly, like a Masataka Yoshida ground out to second. We break down every loss, every meltdown, and the occasional win, with sarcasm, facts, and no front office spin. Subscribe today at RedSoxDigest.com, or keep wondering how a wildcard team spent an entire offseason avoiding power hitters. And now, here's the crew at Red Sox Digest.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of Red Sox Digest. I am your host tonight, Jim Delfino. Tonight, we're doing something a little different. This is the official Red Sox Digest first half report card show. We are not grading the team as a whole. We are not grading the offense, the bullpen, the front office, or whatever group project Craig Breslow claims he's working on. Tonight, we are grading the players individually. Every player gets a report card. Some will get high marks, some will get detention, and a few may need to repeat the first half under adult supervision. But before we start grading the Red Sox, we have to grade the people sitting in on this panel because I believe in accountability, especially when I'm the one handing out the grades and cannot be appealed. So for myself, and throughout the first half, I handled the Red Sox with patience, maturity, and emotional stability of a Yankees fan watching Aaron Judge limp towards the dugout. Every loss became a federal investigation. Every bullpen meltdown became a personal betrayal. Every loss became a religious holiday. My first half grade is irrelevant because I own the school. Joining me tonight is Nick Face. Nick spent the first half doing exactly what Nick does best: talking, arguing, debating, correcting, objecting, rebutting, and occasionally stopping long enough to breathe. Nick doesn't merely watch baseball. He enters every game prepared to prosecute somebody. A bad lineup decision, Nick has an opening statement. A blown save, Nick has a witness. Some random fan disagrees with him online, Nick has requested the death penalty. Nick is brought to you by Face's first half report card laminating service. Once Nick gives you a grade, it's sealed in plastic, posted online, and preserved forever so you never pretend you didn't say something stupid in April. Face's report card laminating service, because accountability should be waterproof. Nick's first half grade is an A. He showed up, brought passion, defended his opinions, and remained completely willing to argue with a stranger at 1:14 in the morning over the proper use of a platoon bat. That, my friends, is commitment. Joining us in and out tonight is John Martinello. John spent the first half believing that this Red Sox team, with the optimism of a father who keeps saying his son is just going through a phase while the kid is stealing Cadillac converters behind a Walgreens. Every time the Red Sox looked finished, John found a reason to believe. Every time the bullpen coughed up a lead, John said they would bounce back. Every time the roster looked incomplete, John stared into the distance and whispered, "There's still time." John is brought to you by the Martinello Extra Credit Hope Packet. Is your favorite baseball team failing miserably? Simply complete the packet, show your work, ignore the standings, and convince yourself that for one strong week can erase 3 months of nonsense. Martinello's Extra Credit Hope Packet, because denial sounds better when stapled together. John receives a B. Solid work, strong attendance, good participation, but he believed in this team far too much. At some point, optimism becomes academic misconduct. Also joining me tonight is Thayer Doyle. Thayer is one of my best friends, which creates a serious grading conflict. How do you fairly evaluate your best friend? Do you give him an A because he deserves it? Do you give him a B to prove you're impartial? Or do you give him an A- and hope he picks up the dinner check? Thayer spent the first half calmly preaching fundamentals while the Red Sox treated base running, cutoff throws, and situational baseball like optional electives. He watched grown professional athletes make mistakes that would get a 12-year-old benched, yet somehow remain more composed than the rest of us. That alone may qualify him for sainthood. Thayer is brought to you by Doyle's Conflict of Interest Grade Eraser, made specifically for teachers grading close friends, relatives, drinking buddies, and anyone who knows embarrassing stories from your 20s. Simply erase the grade and write, evaluation postponed due to personal relationship. Thayer's grade is officially under review. The ethics committee has been contacted, but unfortunately, the ethics committee is also me. Finally joining us tonight is Tom and Quincy. Tom brings knowledge, perspective, and thoughtful analysis whenever we can locate him. Tom's attendance record has become the Bigfoot of the Red Sox Digest. People claim to have seen him. There are blurry photographs. A guy in New Hampshire swears Tom appeared on the show in May, but no one can independently verify it. Tom is brought to you by Quincy Tracker. This advanced device records missed shows, late arrivals, unexpected absences, and suspicious claims that someone thought the show was tomorrow. Quincy Tracker, because you can never contribute from the parking lot. Tom receives it incomplete, not because he lacks baseball knowledge, but because according to the official attendance sheet, Tom has participated in approximately 3 episodes and 1 sound check. We'd like to give him a final grade, but first he has to physically appear long enough to take the exam. Let's get into it. Tonight, we are opening the books on the first half of the season and grading the Red Sox player by player. We'll examine who carried the team, who disappointed, who surprised us and deserves more playing time, and who should be forced to bring parent or guardian to the next team meeting. No reputation grades, no participation trophies, no grading on the Craig Breslow curve. Honest evaluations on what these players actually did during the first half. Some players will make the honor roll. Some will be told they showed promise. And some are about to receive a report card that must be signed by ownership and returned on Monday morning. That being said, I want to start with our catching situation. So the first grade, how we're going to do this, we're going to do a round robin. You're going to give your grade, and if you match at least one other guy, you don't have to explain. But if you are the guy who is not the same as everybody else, you're going to have to explain why you came up with that grade. Everybody else gets a pass. So that's how we're going to do it. So everybody's going to get a different start. First person up is Carlos Narvaez. Nick, you're going to lead the floor on Carlos Narvaez. What's your grade?
I figure I'd have Donald drop in tonight because he's giving a live address, so he just wanted to make his presence known. Donald is not happy with the Red Sox right now. No. Anyways, I will go Mickey Gasper with an F.
No. Doing
out of my life.
Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez, I'll give a D-2. I think it started out in April when he got insubordinate, whatever you call it, with Cora when he was.
Well, what we're going to do,
punished.
you're going to give your grade, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to ask everybody that grade. Who's ever way off has got to explain themselves.
So you just want my letter grade. I'm going to say a D then. D. For Carlos Narvaez. D.
Fair. Your grade on Narvaez.
I'm as a C.
John, your grade on Narvaez. John's still not alive. Tom, your grade on Narvaez.
He can't hear anything.
I can hear.
Oh, there you go.
What's your grade on Narvaez, Tom?
I just it's so limited, like what I can actually hear.
Oh, okay.
It's weird because I didn't get the intro. I can hear everything Nick says all the time, which is telling.
Can you hear me?
I mean, like, I love that
So
I can hear what Nick says.
We'll go with this. I'll be the interpreter for Jim. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
do that thing that Breslow needs to get to everyone else.
Jim is looking for a letter grade. Jim wants a letter grade for Carlos Narvaez for catcher for the first half. What's your letter grade?
Just a straight up grade?
Yep. A, B, C, D, F. D.
Okay, so we got
too much going into the season for him to do what he's done this year. So I'll go D. Yep. Sadly, I mean, I thought he was on the up, but no.
Okay, so Nick and Tom have D grades. Thayer, you gave him a C. You got to explain yourself.
I'm going to give him the C simply for his catching ability.
I give him a D too, by the way. So go ahead.
Yeah. Offensively, he's been a struggle. He's declined from last year, but I still think from a defensive standpoint, he's the best one we have. He can still throw. The pitching staff has been phenomenal throughout the year, and he has to get a little bit of credit for that when he's in there.
Okay, Nick and Tom. Nick, you want to chime in? I
give a D. Tom, you may agree with me on what I say as well, but for the most part, the season started off rough for him. He was late to a game. Cora benched him. Came back to the media of what was going on there, and I don't think it's been the same. He's got a lot of issues going on in his personal life, and I think that has a lot to do with it. I think that production has been a big disappointment for what we've seen this season. Thank God we're getting something out of Connor Wong. Who would have thought, guys?
Well, yeah, you know what it is? Is like the sad thing is you have to get something out of Connor Wong as part of my issue.
Completely agreed. Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
next up is
I have no ill will towards either of them, but
Jim's gonna go to the next one.
Narvaez should have been better. Narvaez should be better this year. That we're not relying on Connor Wong to kind of pick up the slack on what he hasn't done. That's all.
All right. Since Tom can't hear me, I'll just raise my finger when I'm going to move on. Okay. So Connor Wong is number 2 on our list. I'm giving him a C. Nick, you're next. What's your grade on Connor Wong?
I'm going to go B-.
B-. Fair?
I'm going to stay with a C.
B-. Jesus.
John, what's your grade on Connor Wong?
On like a bell curve.
Yeah, before I get kicked out of here, I got Connor Wong. I'll give Connor Wong a B+. He's been pretty good.
You gotta be kidding me. B+.
Tom, you're great on Connor Wong.
Vanish you again. Freeze him.
Tom, you're great on Connor Wong.
Oh man.
What do you think, Tom? Connor Wong, what's your grade?
Connor, same as Narvaez, I guess. The only reason he'd get a slight bump up is because he is only performing in the parts that Narvaez should be performing in. Wong is not an everyday catcher. That creates outrageous to me, but I don't know. I guess because he's filled in solidly ish. I don't know. D+, C- ish.
Jim's gonna step back in. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, so John was the only one with a B+ grade.
I can't hit Jim at all ever.
John is the one with a B+ grade. Unfortunately, he is dead again. So we just have to remove him from the stage. So he'll have to
deserves for giving him a B+.
He's going to have to explain himself if that's the case.
You know what? I can't even hear what Jim said, and I agree with that commentary.
Next on the list, Mickey Gasper. I'm going to give him a D. Fair.
I'm going to say a B-.
Wow. Nick.
F.
Tom, your grade.
Tom, what do you give for a grade for Mickey Gasper?
F.
Yes.
F. For fucking never should have been here.
There, you got to explain yourself.
Come on, man. I mean,
he was
great.
He was the only guy that could actually hit the baseball.
Great.
He couldn't catch worth a darn, but he played multiple positions, and I got to say, he actually hit the baseball.
I understand what you're saying. I get it.
And yes, he shouldn't have been here. But for a guy that shouldn't have been here, he did better than the guys that should have been here.
Well, that speaks to what the organization is more than to him.
No.
So you can find guys in the fucking Park League that can do what Mickey Gasper's done. F, fucking capital F, actually. Mickey Gasper, fucking Sammy.
All right, next on the list, Wilson Contreras.
Seriously, guys. Did you ever, honest to God, you can't really say that you think that that guy, Mickey Gasper, should be ever starting on a fucking in the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox? If you genuinely believe that, I don't know why we do these things.
This is because it's like unfiltered Red Sox pod tonight, guys.
It is so outrageous that, and again, Mickey Gasper, love you, mean it, dude.
I don't.
Come on, like, cut the shit already with this.
Since Tom doesn't have,
it's a great story, gritty guy, small guy, dirt dog, all that stuff. I get it. Sick mustache, understand it. They love the mustache. No, F.
I don't think my
Jim's going to go to Wilson Contreras next. Here we go.
Yep. Tom, you're first.
It's more my speed.
Tom's first, Nick.
Tom, you're up. Wilson Contreras, grade.
Wilson Contreras, I will go. I'm gonna go. I want to go A, but I'm gonna go A on this one, and it's simply because like I didn't mind the signing. I would have loved it if they did more, like added him to what we already had. Another bat. But for what he's done, he's kind of carried the offense this far because no one else in this team can hit really. Power is gone without him. So I'm going to give him an A, and landing the All-Star thing and then the home run derby was pretty cool where he was playing into the crowd and shit. Mm. So I'll give that as much as it pains me to give Breslow a fucking any kind of nod whatsoever. I'll give Contreras an A.
All right, we got Wilson Contreras with an A from Tom.
I have an A
Which
as
is
well.
Probably the only A you're ever gonna fucking get, honestly.
I got an A as well. He's been arguably
unless you go get Scooble or something next year.
I give him an A as well. He's obviously been the best player on the team offensively. His defense has been great, so I'm going to give him an A as well.
He's been great.
Nick, you're next.
All right, I'm going to give him an A minus because I'm looking for, if you're A plus,
yeah,
I want your batting average in the threes. I'm not saying I'm knocking him by any means, but I'm looking for stud of the stud. I'll give an A minus because I think there's room to grow.
Nick, can I say one thing?
Go.
I would love a 300 average.
It doesn't happen in baseball anymore. It's shocking.
And if he did have a 300 average, I don't know what I'd do to him. All right. So he's like 50 points above the league average batting wise, which I love the batting average. I love that you reference the batting average because no one does anymore. But I'm not going to hold him off because of that, just because he's already hitting so much higher than the league averages. But I would love the 300. I love that. I love that whole 340, 100 type situation that we used to see.
That would be a dream. The Manny Ramirez days.
Back when guys could actually hit a baseball, like, the art of hitting and stuff like that. So, yes, right. I love that. I love the
We're going to go to Thayer next. Thayer.
A minus. I'm with Nick.
Okay. So we're all pretty much in alignment with him in the A category. Next on the list is going to be Caleb Durbin. So Thayer, we'll start with you, Caleb Durbin.
C plus.
What?
Okay.
Nick?
Because he's crazy?
D.
Tom,
we're going to you next.
For who?
Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin.
Oh, fuck him. It's great that he got to 228 or wherever he's at. I find it astounding, right, that he was at like 168 for like 2 months. Went outside the organization to find someone how to learn how to hit again, and he get up to 225 or ish around there, right in 228. People make it sound like he's batting 350. He's batting 228.
Yep.
So I love the adjustment, but I think it speaks volumes to the fact that he answers to real coaching, which he wasn't getting. So, but to give him anything, he's batting 228.
So
let's not forget that. So no.
What's Tom's grade?
D at the best.
What's your grade? What are you grading him? I'm backing off I'll give him a D just because he learned some stuff. Okay.
And Nick, you were what?
I'm a D
I can go
as well.
And Thayer,
So
you were
Thayer was a C.
There was
C plus.
C plus. Yeah. I'm a C.
That's
and the only reason why I'm giving him a C is because of his stellar June. And I'm giving him some extra credit because obviously the final grade is going to be a different thing. We'll see how that works, but there's some encouragement there. So that's why he would have gotten a D from me if he didn't have the June he had. He might have almost gotten an F, but that's why I'm at a C. Thayer, why are you at a C or C plus?
The defense is for one. His ability to persevere through the nonsense that they put him through, trying to get him to drive line, trying to hit home runs. He absolutely positively could have gone the way of Campbell and didn't. And I give him credit for actually going outside the organization as a young kid and sort of saying, hey, you're a bunch of clowns. I know someone who can help me. Goes to that person and is showing that he's getting himself back to where he was. So I give him credit for that.
Yeah, that's why I'm at a C and not a D. Moving to our next player is IKF. Nick, I'm going to start with you. What is your grade? And then you can ask Tom.
I go IKF D. Who are you going with, Tom? IKF.
I don't even consider him. So it's like, honestly, it's like IKF should be like just like incomplete. He's not a guy that should be playing every day here, and I mean he played fairly well when he had to. I just don't like having to watch him or like see that he's in a lineup. So, I'm gonna go I give him incomplete on him. I'm not gonna fail him just because like he's just kind of whatever. Like I don't really Isaiah kind of Falefa. I'm like, all right.
Aren't you super excited for when he comes off the IL and he's gonna play again, Tom? I'm gonna be at his first game.
Well, I'm fucking pumped because they're gonna bring
that.
They're gonna bring that up as the acquisition. That's why
he's
they didn't
coming.
make any moves. Yeah.
Get your tickets. IKF's coming back, folks.
I'll be there on Sunday with the girls. Maybe he'll be there. I can get a picture on the field and with him and shit.
Nice. Tell him how much you love him.
Yeah, I absolutely. the love will be outpouring.
I'm sure it will.
Okay, I'm going to give IKF.
He's not even like top 10 utility guys ever.
I'm going to give.
I got to give him a grade.
We're going to Jim. Jim, go ahead.
I'm going to give IKF an incomplete. I don't really think it's fair enough. He hasn't enough at bats, not enough to play. Maybe a D, but considering he doesn't have enough at bats and playing time, he's got an incomplete for me. I'm just trying to message Tom so he knows. Okay, so we had. I'm sorry. So we had grades from there. You're getting a D.
Yeah.
Okay. Same reasons, or what's your reason?
For the most part, at the beginning of the year, he was inconsequential. Actually, was a hindrance anytime he played. Did manage to get himself into a situation where he wasn't a complete waste of space. And have to give him a little bit of credit as someone speaking up. He did kind of put kids in their place when he was when he spoke to people. So,
you know why I gave him a D?
Yep, go ahead.
Because I want him deported. No, I'm only kidding, folks. Don't go there. I'm not going there. It's just because I just don't feel like he should have been a part of this team. This has nothing to do with anything there. It's just because for $6 million when you signed him, it doesn't make sense still to this day why he was even a part of this roster. I feel bad for the guy because I think he would be fine on another team, but not this one. And then he got hurt. And it stinks because with Story going down, he probably would have played more. Same with Marcelo Mayer, but he's not. So he lost that opportunity, and I just want to kind of move on.
All right, next on the list is going to be Marcelo Mayer.
Yep.
My grade is an F. He should be back in the minor leagues. Thayer, you're next.
F.
Nick.
A Z. Oh, sorry. F.
Tom.
Z.
Tom, your turn.
On who?
Marcelo Mayer.
My buddy.
Oh, Mayer?
Marcelo Mayer.
Oh, fucking F all day. He's a chump. He's a chump.
You want to go take a picture with his girlfriend on the field with me?
You know what? I might.
That's what started the whole thing.
You know,
the funniest thing is, like, I remember, like, me and Jim talked years back when he was drafted, and there was the hype behind these, you know, these high draft picks. He was the highest one in years and this and that. And me and Jim are always just kind of like, we just seen it too much. Like, you just hear these things. And the kid may have all the talent in the world, hasn't been able to show it so far, and he comes off as kind of a entitled douchebag. So
surfer bro.
Yeah, kind of just like a whatever, dude. Like, dude, you're not,
dude. Let's go.
Yeah, you're not Swayze in Point Break, Brody. Take a break, get a grip. But like,
learn how to hit, learn how to feel.
And if he's weighing down or interrupting the progress of Anthony, which a lot of people think, I don't necessarily know that's the case or whatever. But yeah, I never really thought that he was gonna be what everyone thought he was. The big three thing is a total ridiculous concept to start with, and he just can't. He just doesn't play. And what I've seen of him when he does play at, you know, again, not to go back to archaic stats like batting average or anything, but I mean, isn't he, you know, in the 220, 230 area? I don't like that for a guy that was drafted 4th overall. He should be better than that. So yeah, I'm gonna give my big F on that one.
Yeah. So I think we're all in agreement there. I think he's a disappointment. I'm not sure he's even going to amount to anything. I mean, his defense is great. It's pretty much elite, but we can't just have more platoon infielders that are defensive only. Not when you're the 4th pick in the draft. Moving right along.
We may have John now. I don't know.
Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, I told him to try to get on with his cell phone. Maybe that'll work for us. The next on the list is going to be Trevor Story.
Oh, sorry.
Nick, I'll start with you. Trevor Story, your grade.
A -Z. As in zippity doodah, get lost. F. I'll go F minus. Okay, I'll be nice. F minus.
All right. Tom, I'm going to move Tom over here so I can maybe point to him.
Tom, you're up. You're going to come to Planet Zippy with me with Trevor Story? What's your grade?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, another one. No, I never wanted him either. So, yeah, like, F that guy. F him all day. F.
F. You're all
F, dude. I don't even need any, like, backstory. You guys all know it. F him. See you later, dude.
John, you're great on Trevor Story.
Bye-bye.
I don't think that he's allowed to get a grade. Just when he was here, he was terrible. When he was here, he was terrible, and he hasn't been here, and the team's been better without him. So if we're going to account for what he's done over the past 2 months, it's an A+. He hasn't been here to do anything, which has been great. But when he has been on the field, it's been an F. So that's where I'm at on him.
The addition by subtraction method. I like it.
I like your take. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Fair, your Trevor Story grade.
Students who have been expelled do not get grades.
That's a good one, too.
My office now.
Moving right along, Anthony Siegler. I'm going to start with this.
No, not Anthony Siegler. He's good, Tom.
No, I can't. I couldn't hear Anthony Siegler. I was talking about Story.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Anthony Siegler's getting a. He's getting.
I like Siegler.
He's getting a solid B from me. Fair.
Yeah.
B.
Nick.
A B. Yeah.
Ask Tom.
Tom, what are you going with? I'm giving him a B.
I'll go B with him because, like, I think he's a kid that was drafted high, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 1st round pick.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's kind of bounced around a couple teams. Like he was the Brewers or something.
Anthony Siegler to me is what Marcelo Mayer should be.
Okay. Yeah, I kid the kid plays hard and stuff, so I like that. You know, and they've kind of been chucked in these spots, having to play, you know, more often than they're used to, because all the people that are supposedly better than them can't play. So yeah, no, I like that kid. Yeah, I like him. I go B on him.
Cool, John.
I'll go with an A-. Just because, like, exactly how you guys have all pointed to, he's just been the spark plug. Um, Marcelo Mayer went down, and then we were with Nick Sogard for a little bit. He was great when he was here, and then he gets hurt, and you have to rely on Anthony Siegler, who was really just a throw-in piece in that Caleb Durbin trade. Nobody really thought of anything of him, especially because he was hurt in the spring. We didn't get to see him there. So him coming in and just providing that spark day in, day out, performing well too on the field defensively and offensively. I mean, you look at the last 2 games of that Mets series. I think he went 0 for 9, but he had 2 or 3 RBIs, making plays in the field, in the dugout. He's the highest. He's not the tallest guy on the team, but he's on the top floor of the top step of the dugout. He's the loudest one in there. So he's just been everything that this team's needed to get back on track. So A- for him.
Okay, so Siegler. Next on our list is going to be Nick Sogard. John, I'll start with you. Your grade for Nick Sogard.
B. I don't think I need to go too deep into him. He was great, but he was it like probably 40 at bats, and then he got hurt.
Thayer, you're next.
Incomplete. He didn't do enough to warrant being graded.
Yeah, I got an incomplete too for the same exact reason. Nick, and then it'll be Tom.
If I was a teacher, I would not be very lenient on my students. I just want to put that out there. I'm a big believer in stay firm with what your grade is and what your effort is. And it doesn't matter if it's incomplete or whatnot. That's beside the point. I'm giving him a C- because he blew an opportunity where he could have been here to produce and to show he could be a big leaguer. And yet he got hurt. Whether it was in his control or not, he got hurt. Sorry, dude. C-. Tom, we're going to Nick Sogard.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, like the names, it's just. I mean, I would guess he did all right when he was here, I guess, but I give him probably like a C. I just feel like a lot of these guys, they're all the same guy, and that's frustrating. But, I didn't hate him. I didn't love him. And he did fine, I guess, when he was here. But I think Nick might have said, like, he's hurt. Like, I don't know, man. I think that you bounce around in the minors for a little bit. You get the opportunity to kind of try to lock it down, and then you can't stay on the field. It's tough. So, do I think he's an everyday major league player? No. But was he all right when he plays here? I guess. So, yeah, I go C on him.
Okay. Moving right along.
Back to Jim.
Yeah, so Nick Sogard, I gave it incomplete. I just didn't have enough time. He didn't play enough this season, got hurt, so he's got an incomplete from me. Next on the list is going to be Andrew Monasterio. Thayer, let's start with you. Your grade on Andrew.
C. He's just an average ball player.
John.
Yeah, another one.
Yeah, I was going to go C-. You were, when he came in here, not the same player, obviously, but, he was brought in as he was labeled as another one of those lefty killers. And, he's been okay this year against left-handed pitching, but nothing close to what we've been accustomed to with Rob Refsnyder, Romy Gonzalez, guys to that nature. So, and, he hasn't been as good as I thought he'd be in the field or as he was last year. So C-.
Nick.
D. I don't like him. Sorry. Who are you going with, Tom? Andrew Monasterio. What do you got?
I got like D all day. Like it's so frustrating. It's just like the names that we have to try to grade with this team, with the resources the Red Sox have in the past 5 minutes. I'm grading Sogard, Durbin, Monasterio, Siegler, Like
IKF.
Fucking Kalefa, really? So it's like my grades are more. It's like I get so frustrated. It's like, why are we even talking about these people? Why are we doing
We
this?
assembled, Tom. This is what they assembled.
No, I know, but that's
pathetic.
the frustrating. That's the most frustrating part. Is that it's like we shouldn't have to be talking about these guys.
Nope.
You shouldn't have half these guys in the lineup most of the time to talk about it all. But
back to Jim.
The fact that we are,
Yep.
Because we got Monasterio came in the Durbin trade, correct? And Siegler.
Yes.
And so those, awesome. Yeah, I'm going D on Monasterio. He's another part-time utility infielder. We have like 50 of them. Enough of them already. If you're going to get them, be better than that.
Going back to Jim. Back to Jim.
So
Jim,
I give Monasterio a D as well. Hasn't had enough playing time. He's been okay, but he's not even a major league player. Moving right along, Romy Gonzalez. Nick, I'll start with you.
I'm going to give him a B. I'm grateful that he's back. I didn't know what was going to happen when the injury came from spring training. I'm very happy he's back. So I'll give him a B. Still kind of incomplete to see what he does.
Okay. John?
Incomplete. Just not enough at bats. Nick said it good. Happy to have him back, but let's see what he's doing for, over the course of 150 at bats before, we could really put any label on him this year.
Fair.
Incomplete.
Yeah. I give an incomplete too. Tom?
Romy Gonzalez, what's your grade?
C, he's fine. It's another one. Whatever.
Yep.
Next on our list is Chung Che Chang. So I give him an incomplete. He hasn't been here long enough there.
I'll give him a C just for defensive purposes and the fact that he's actually putting the ball in play.
Nick, Chang.
I will go C as well. I'll steal the thunder from Thayer right there. I think once we get some guys back, likely Chang will be got back down to Worcester. I'm appreciative of the effort that he's put in, and he's gotten some, good hits and everything in the big leagues. But I don't think that we're going to see him over the long haul.
I'd actually rather see him than Trevor Story coming back, to be honest.
Oh, 100% I would. I completely agree with you.
Yeah, it's going to be a question mark of like what they do if they actually make some moves for the for the trade deadline. But I don't have a problem with him. It's just incomplete. As Glove is fine, he's making contact, which is better than I could say for Story or Mayer. John, your grade on Chang?
A+, just because of the that sac fly that he had against the Yankees to sweep the series. That's it. A+ for Chang.
Nick
Holy
Tom.
shit.
Tom. Chung Chang Chung. What's your grade?
I don't have one.
You don't have one.
Okay.
No.
Moving right
Are you
along.
kidding?
Moving right along.
A+ there?
I didn't say A+.
Jesus.
I said C.
Oh, you said
John.
C. I thought you said A+.
C.
Oh, C. All right. I mean, even that, I don't know.
John gave him the A+ because he's not Trevor Story.
Brett Harris. John, your grade on Brett Harris.
I don't have a grade for that guy.
Can we put Donald in John's face right now? Can we?
John,
Brett Harris gets no such grade.
Yeah, incomplete for me too. There,
such grade for Brett Harris.
He is an incomplete.
Nick.
F, as in F him.
Tom.
Brett Michaels. Brett Harris. Who do you
again, just another one of these names you chuck in my face. It's like, come on. Yeah, whatever. I mean,
it's Brett Summers. What do you give her for?
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go IDFC on him.
Okay. All right, moving right along. Wilyer Abreu.
On to the next one. Okay.
Yeah, Wilyer Abreu. I'm going to give a B- there.
I agree. B-.
Nick.
I wasn't expecting you guys to go in the B range to him. I wasn't. I thought you were might be an A- or something. I'll just go with the standard B. I think there's more. For him to prove. and it's been a little lackluster, I'd say, more so with the glove. I've been a little bit more disappointed on that.
Yeah, that's why I gave him the minus myself. John?
Yep. Yeah.
C+. He started the year red hot, and he's done well against lefties, but the guy's hitting 220 against righties, and that's where the majority of his bats are. Even though the Red Sox just aren't seeing a ton of lefties, and this was a guy that I thought was going to hit 30 home runs before the season. Alex Cora talked about how monster of a season he was going to have, and he just hasn't lived up to it since since April. So,
Nick S. Tom,
Wilyer Abreu, what do you give him?
Yeah, I would go. I'm with John on that. I would probably say C, just because I think we expected a little bit more out of him. Even power wise, I mean, I don't know if he has like maybe 10 home runs or something like that, but his glove isn't as good as like he's shown in the past. He's been a little bit of a disappointment. I mean, he's a solid player, but yeah, I'd probably go C. I wish he was better.
Mm-hmm. Back to Jim.
Yep, we're moving right along. I'm just going to say Nate Eaton's going to get an incomplete, okay, just so that we are clear on that. But I do want to hear on Roman Anthony. I give him an F there.
Mm-hmm.
Jackass.
D minus.
Okay, Nick?
F, as in, never mind.
John?
D.
D?
Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah.
Tom, what do you give Roman?
He
needs a smack, in my opinion.
Yeah, he does need a smack. I think he's kind of a puss, it seems. I don't want to give him an F because I think he's talented and he's very young. But I'm gonna give him a D on the fact that he just doesn't seem willing to get back on the field. That's discouraging. And once you get that kind of money and you start seeing this behavior, is kind of concerning.
That's why I'm giving him the F grade. John, why are you giving him such a higher grade?
D.
I just went with a D. I don't know if you heard B out of me, but D for.
I said D.
Yeah.
D for donkey.
Okay,
D
my
for
bad.
donkey works.
Okay, next on our list is Ceddanne Rafaela. I have a little bit of a problem with this one because he did make the All-Star team, but I'm going to go B+ there.
I agree, B+.
Nick.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be a 3-person sweep. It's a B+ for me on Ceddanne.
Just to be different, I'll go A-. I've been really happy with his bat this year. He's shown consistency that he hasn't been able to in the last couple of years. So,
Tom,
what are you going with for Ceddanne?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go at least a B+ for him because he seems to be progressing every year. Mm-hmm. I remember talking about him a while ago with you guys, where he's one of the few people that I keep as a core because he's a young kid and he seems his defense is ridiculous, and he seems to keep getting better offensively. So yeah, B+ for Rafaela.
Next on the list is Masataka Yoshida. I'll start with that one. I'm going to give him a D, but it's not his fault. He's in there, he's making contact, but that's about all you got. There.
C-.
Okay. Nick?
D.
John?
D+.
I'll go with a B-.
Why?
When he does play, he does his job. He's not striking out. He's putting the ball in play. Sometimes it's a repeated ground ball to second base, but for the most part, when his number's called, he gets the job done, and I have no gripes against him.
No, if you listen to our show opening, I say it's in the open ground ball a second.
I think the biggest gripe not that I give a shit about the money, but I think the biggest gripe with him is that he makes a lot of money and doesn't deserve to make that kind of money, and he's not very good when he does play to try to earn that money. So D.
Okay.
Another guy that shouldn't be on this roster either.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm
off to the next one.
Okay. So Nick, I'm going to start with this one for you. Our next grade is douchebag. You know who that is.
Do I? Who do I usually call? There's a lot of people that I might call.
I was going to say, there's so many
Player?
of them.
Yeah, no. Think of who we've done so far, and now we're up to douchebag.
I'll roll out a fucking scroll of them.
Oh, there you go.
Douchebag.
I got you now.
Scroll.
It's your left fielder, Nick.
Oh yeah. It's Duran. Oh, how can I forget him? Oh, that's because I thought he got traded. Damn.
You had Cassis on the brain.
I did.
There's a lot of them. They're all piling up.
I'm giving him an F. I am so sick of him. I want him out of my life. Goodbye. F. That was
fair.
Good, Jim.
I agree with an F.
John?
100%.
A plus.
F.
I give Nick an A plus on the F rating. That guy sucks. Get him out of my fucking face.
Nick
honestly.
Okay, I guess he's getting an F.
How many years are we doing this?
Is there all right?
Get him the fuck out of here already.
My grade is an F minus if it's possible. If it's not possible for an F minus, then it's an F. We're moving on to the starting rotation. Garrett Crochet, fair.
Such a douchebag. Like, get him out of here.
D minus because of the injury.
Nick,
his injury has nothing to do with it.
I'm gonna give him a D. I'm gonna give Garrett Crochet a D. I'm really kicked with him.
Sorry,
John.
Incomplete. The guy has 6 starts on the season. He's been hurt. Nothing you could do about it. No reason to give him a grade.
Nick guessed Tom for us.
Yeah.
Tom, what are you going with Garrett Crochet?
Yeah, Crochet I feel bad for because I know he plays hard and he's a very good player. It's tough to grade him on that. I'm nervous more than I am gonna downplay his grade or whatever the hell this year, but I mean he didn't get to play that much, so I'll go incomplete on that one.
Yeah, I'm incomplete for him.
Though.
I'm incomplete as well. Sonny Gray, A plus. There.
I'll give him an A.
Okay. Nick?
A plus. He is he's my guy that to me is the most surprising player award so far.
John.
Easy, A plus.
Tom,
Sonny Gray.
Yeah, I'm gonna go A on Sonny Gray. I think kind of what Nick said. Like I didn't expect it out of him, and that makes it so much better. So yeah, he's been the best guy on the staff. Should have been an all-star. So yeah, I'm going A with Sonny Gray.
fair. Why A, not A plus? Why did he
He's
lose?
got a loss.
One loss.
Oh, you ass.
No.
You ass.
Yeah,
One loss loses plus grade.
Loss. He didn't make it.
I'm not in your
Fucking
class.
crazy. How many did Cease have when he started the game?
I know, right?
It's nuts.
Any particular reason?
He's been very good, but I think for the A plus, he needs to be dominant, and he's been excellent, but he hasn't been a dominant lights out. I know we're going to win every start he pitches. There's always just the hint of, hey, he may not have it today.
Ranger Suarez, I'm going to give a C plus. There.
I'll give Ranger a B minus.
Nick?
I heard Ranger Suarez has this explosive diarrhea outbreak because he's eaten too much Taco Bell. That lettuce. Anyways, C.
John?
B plus.
Tom.
Yeah,
Ranger Suarez.
I'll give him a B.
I love that.
I'm gonna give him a B because he's another guy that I didn't really expect a ton from, regardless of the contract. Like he's pitched very well. It sucks that he's on the shelf right now too. But yeah, I'll go B with him.
All right, I think I had the lowest grade. So the reason for my low grade is because he was injured to begin the season because of the World Baseball Classic. He had a couple rough starts initially. Then he was pretty good. Now he's been hurt a couple times. So I don't know. There's a little inconsistency there, so I didn't want to give him that high of a grade. Next is Connolly Early. I'm going to hold my grade yet. Fair.
I'm going to say A minus.
Nick.
Solid B.
John.
B plus.
Tom.
What are you going with for Conley Early?
I'm gonna go B on Early. I like everything I've seen from him. And again, he wasn't a very overhyped player, which usually the ones that are suck.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go B as well. And for my reasons is he's not getting the A or a B plus for me is because he's been solid, but he needs to take the next step in his game. If he does that, then he'll be an A. Fair.
The other one too on him is he needs to keep the ball in the ballpark. That was the reason why I went B.
Yeah, fair. Peyton Tolley.
B minus.
Nick.
C plus.
Wow. John.
Yep.
A minus.
Tom.
Peyton Tolley.
A minus. I love him. I love everything about him. Like he's kind of a lunatic and he's gigantic and looks like he's my age. I'm not sure and expected what they were going to get out of him. So I'm going to go A minus on him.
Nick, why such a low grade?
Because I think we have another level to hit with him. And I want to be more critical for him because I hope he watches this show and uses it as a little bit of ammunition to go out for the second half and to shove. Because I think he has what it takes. Yes. Like that bitch. What a bitch he is.
So I give a solid
now
B.
you're speaking my language, Nick.
I give a solid B, but he has room to become an A in my book.
I love the guy though. He's fun.
I do too. I like the guy too. That's not
Brian.
There we go.
Brayan Bello, I give an F. There.
D.
D. Nick.
Oh, I was trying to fart. Sorry.
Don't push too hard.
Be careful.
Never trust a fart.
F.
Oh,
John.
F all day.
Starter Bayo F, bullpen Bayo A plus.
Can't do that.
Shut up.
One grade. Come on.
D minus.
All around,
there you go.
All around player F.
Nick,
because if you need the 1 inning cushion,
he's an F.
If you need the 1 inning cushion so you can like settle in, you're an effing fraud. So F.
For fraud. Fair. What was your grade?
I love it.
F.
D. Why are you so high?
Why am I so high? Because I'm going to like John said, I will give him credit for the work he did out of the bullpen. When he was not pitching the first inning, he was exceptional. And for what it's worth, you're still, they all have flaws. All of these players have incredible flaws, and I hold it directly at your management and your front office for not putting your players in a better position to be successful. And for far too often, they knew what was going on. And yes, he should have, he should be able to pitch the first, but he can't. So put someone in for the first and let him do his work throughout there. And they screwed that up.
If you fair.
All right, moving right along.
If they sign the kid to an extension for the extension that they signed, it was for a starting pitcher, correct?
I agree, but you know who that's on? That's on management for being morons. You signed the player. They should have known he was a head case. They should have known he was not capable mentally of doing this, but yet they did it. And they kept him on the roster, and they have him here. And there's there's very few other options. And from a management standpoint, when you have an employee who is capable of, when he was not pitching the first inning, he was an excellent pitcher. Excellent. The stats, the numbers are there. Regardless of why he can't do it is irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant, though.
It is irrelevant.
No, it isn't.
It is irrelevant when you're a manager and you have this option. You have the money. Are you just going to cut him? Are you going to release him? No, you're not going to do that. You have him under contract. So either you throw him in the first inning, he blows and loses, and what does that get you as a corporation? Does that do anything for you? No, it doesn't. So you put him in the best position available, or you do what they did and they sent him down to the minor leagues. If you're going to keep him on your team, you don't put him in a position where he is going to fail, because that does nothing for your team whatsoever. And I blame management for that.
Yeah.
I blame management for signing him to that extension.
Yes, absolutely. They screwed that up and they screwed it up.
But
I don't know about you guys, but I got more faith in his wife throwing a complete game shutout.
But what you're saying is like, he's like, well, all right, I'll just come in the second inning. It's like, dude, it doesn't work that way. You've never done that, but now you kind of.
But that's the problem with the Red Sox. They have no forward thinking. So what are you going to do?
No shit.
Right, that's the issue with this whole thing. If you have a player who is not capable of pitching the first inning, you have to do one of two things. Or actually, you could do three things.
Did you say this last year?
What?
Did you say this last year when he actually pitched well?
Last year he was doing well. I was actually pleased with how it looked like he was turning the corner mentally.
Okay, so
2 years ago, he was incapable of it. He was a mental midget.
No, but he is capable of pitching well in the first inning, correct?
Last year, absolutely.
Just
whatever happened now,
boys.
Just not now.
Whatever happened now, I don't know what happened now. I'm not his psychologist.
Now he's not good.
Tom.
Right.
There. Tom.
Hey, guys, moving right along. Jake Bennett is next.
It's just like the fucking excuse making for these guys. Well, Anthony can't stay healthy. Myers doesn't get enough play. Enough.
Rock
Can they
the
fucking
baby.
play and not play?
Rock the baby. Go to Jim.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jake Bennett, I'm going to give a C+.
Maybe that was his window. He had one good year. That's it.
C+.
Maybe
only
that's
because
it.
there hasn't
Put him
there
in the
hasn't
fucking
been enough
bullpen
time.
and go from there. Pay
Tom.
another guy $50 million fucking dollars for the next 2
Tom,
years.
shut up.
So Jake Bennett,
So fucking unreal
C+,
sometimes.
C+. There, Jake Bennett.
A B-.
Nick.
I'm gonna give him a B. Big fan.
Okay. John.
A+. Big fan.
A+. Tom.
Tom, speak.
Yeah, I like Bennett. Give him a B.
All right. The reason for my C+, I was almost going to go incomplete because it hasn't been enough time, but there's a lot there. He's definitely could be a B if he keeps it up, a solid B if he keeps it up for the rest of the season. Patrick Sandoval, I'm going to just give it incomplete. Eduardo Rivera, incomplete. Giovanni Moran, C. There.
D.
Nick.
D.
No grade. I couldn't give a shit.
I was gonna walk out of the room after you put him in there, but I came back.
Are you serious?
Giovanni Moran, I'll give him a B+.
Why so high?
Oh,
Guy's throwing 40 innings this year. He's got a 2.8 ERA. He's got a whip under 1. He's been good from the left side for you.
He's F as a starter, A as a reliever, right?
As an opener, he is a F. But as a relief pitcher, pitching in the second half of the game in high level situations, I've been very happy with him.
Every rose has a thorn.
Tom, you have any more of that beverage that you want to share?
Righties are hitting 182 off him. Lefties are hitting 109.
Cowboy.
He's been great.
I know you have stats up in front of you. I don't.
Am
I literally invited on here just to be like, are you guys fucking serious about some of these things? Giovanni Moran? Like, why am I even asked about him? Why is he on this team? Like, are you kidding?
I forgot
Giovanni Moran?
I forgot the R, probably like
Giovanni Moran.
Tyler Samaniego.
I almost didn't know him until the name came up in front. This fucking guy now.
Carmen Sandiego.
All right. There, Carmen Sandiego.
I feel like, do they do this in Tampa? Nick. Like, is this what they do with the Royals? Like the fans and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Nick.
Honestly.
F.
I give him an F too. John, what are you giving him? An A+?
C-. I need to see more out of him. He hasn't been up here in a while, but
what did you say? You need a what?
Everyone does.
Need to see more.
See more? F in Worcester.
With your rose-colored glasses, you need to see more.
Those are stylish.
Holy shit, guys! Like everyone needs to see more out of him.
Moving to the bullpen.
Jesus Christ!
Aroldis Chapman. I'm going to
give
him
a professional baseball player.
Yeah, I'm going to give him an A.
Awesome.
He's losing the A+ because
oh man,
he's losing the A+ because I see, a couple of those he got a blown save and he hasn't been as crisp as last year. There.
I'll agree. A-.
Nick.
B+.
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 John.
B.
Ooh.
Tom.
Yeah, I'll go B+ for Chapman, even though I fucking hate his guts, but he's been good.
John, why the low grade?
It really just boils down to the fact, like, this hamstring thing.
Duran as his closer. That's why.
No, not him. Not Moran. No, but Chapman's been. He's been great, but we've seen since this hamstring thing has popped up, it's just been a lot of inconsistency. He hasn't been able to dominate the strike zone. His velo's down a little bit. And honestly, he's not going to be here in a month, so it's all right.
Wow.
Are you convinced that he won't be here in a month? You think
100%. 150%.
All right, we're gonna go a little bit. We're gonna go a little bit.
That would mean that they're out of it, right?
A little bit faster right now.
So
Garrett
you think
Whitlock,
they trade him regardless?
We're going to Garrett Whitlock next.
Yeah, Garrett Whitlock. I'm going to give him a solid B there.
B+.
Nick.
B+.
John.
B+.
Tom,
what are you giving Garrett Whitlock?
Yeah, I'll give B+ as well. I like him.
Okay. I gave him a solid B just because he was injured a little bit. He had a couple rough outings there.
He's
not
probably
bad,
going to be gone too, right?
Yeah, it could be.
According to manager John.
Greg Weissert, F there.
I mean, if you move F. On.
Wait,
Nick.
Wait a second. Go to that. What'd you give Greg? You have an F? Okay, I didn't hear you.
Nick.
I will give him an F as well, too. Get him the F off my team.
John?
F+. Just because he's been all right in the last couple of weeks.
You are something else, man.
Tom.
An F+.
Thomas, give us our Greg Weissert take.
He fucking blows. F. Like Nick, you had the best one. It was he's the classic, the best Uber driver. He makes sure that everyone gets home. That was one of the best fucking tweets I've ever seen in my life. That guy.
Oh no, it was the gas station attendant. It was the gas station attendant.
It was fantastic. Yeah, he sucks, dude. Like, get him out of here.
My gas, you piece of shit.
Like, do whatever. Give me whatever rating. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll take unleaded, please.
Yeah,
no tip.
He's one of those dickheads that'll tap it off at the end too. Like, what an asshole. Well, yeah, I don't like that guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop it. Yep.
All right.
He goes to 2001.
I'm gonna grade some of these guys for us. Ryan Watson gets an F. Danny Colon
can't even do that
F.
right.
Tom Cayley gets an F. Zach Kelly gets an F.
Friends.
Alec gets an F. Tyler Ubenstein gets an F. Jack Anderson gets an F. Joe LaGrossa gets an F. Johan Oviedo gets an F.
He's homeschooled. He didn't even get out of the field.
Who's the LaSosa guy? Who's that?
Did I miss
like
that
one and make?
All right. So
who's the
let's get back. Justin Slayton
Mender in right field.
C- there.
C.
Nick.
D. Yeah, I'm not happy with him.
D+.
Tom.
Yes, I think
Justin Slayton.
Yeah, I'll give him like a C- because we expected more from him.
Yeah, definitely. Tyron Guerrero. I'm going to give a B. I'm very impressed with what he did because, considering he's 35 years old and has been a journeyman his whole life. But as a Red Sox, he's got a B as far as today. Fair.
B.
Nick.
B+.
John.
I just want to say, could any of you guys imagine you'd be giving him this grade a month and a half ago when they said that he was coming up to the Red Sox? You guys shit all over him, which is fair. 35-year-old hasn't played in the big leagues in 6 years. This dude's been a stud. He's going to be our closer on August 4th for the rest of the year. A+, Tyron Guerrero.
I just hope they don't have to give him a urine test.
We don't need to talk about that, though.
Tom.
Don't need to bring that to light.
Nick asked Tom.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Nick, ask Tom and
Tyron. Tom, Tyrone Guerrero. How's your boy?
Yeah. He's been fine. I never thought about giving him a grade because I never heard of him before. So,
know, right?
But yeah, he's been fine. And as far as being 35, I don't know about that. Like the Danny Almonte test on this kid. But yeah, I'll go B just because he's done what he's supposed to do.
All right, moving on. Again, we said Colomb an F, Kaylee an F, Kelly an F, Glenbrough F. All these guys are Fs.
This list is nuts. This list is insane.
It is. Yeah. It's wild.
Finally,
finally,
we're talking about injured players.
Fucking fathom it.
And those injured players: Tristan Casas F, Cutter Crawford
I
F,
am negative and all,
and Tanner Houck is an F. That completes the Red Sox grading system. We're going to go over to comments now, and we'll see what we have for comments and what people think about our grading or want to give their own grades as well. So let's go to the list. Money Mike Madness says, hello, how are you? Evening. Mike says, Ronaldo or Messi? Connor Wong was trade bait entering the year. Now he's essential. I think we have like 45 other catchers. Siegler
is so pathetic, and it's true.
Actually catch too. So Contreras A+, only one hitting homers consistently. I mean, you can make the argument that he's an A+. He's an all-star. He's your best player of this team. Jules says, what's up, Doc? Durbin C-. I could see that too. IKF a D+ from Jules. Watching IKF is like watching synchronized swimming in a mental institution. That's pretty much sums up most of this team.
That's a lot.
I don't know what that is. What? Jules Meyer and F, absolutely. Dude, where's my car? Story and F, absolutely. Siegler B. I like what Siegler's done. He's been a spark plug at the front of that lineup, so I'm okay. Sogard absent. Betty says she's late. That's no problem. Dolby Stereo gets a C- from Jules. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still in that D category, I think. Red Sox propaganda when they blew it and let Ref Snyder go. I wish they were still here. Rob, great comment. Great comment. They're all utility players. Tom will like that one.
I agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're all 4A Worcester Red Sox.
Probably had to pay
100%.
Ref more so let them go, right. Rob chimes in. Rafaela A-. I could agree. Abreu is C-. It's a little low. Contreras a solid A.
That's the most frustrating part, Nick.
I mean, I could understand. Right? I could understand the C- grade. I'm a little disappointed in Abreu at this point. I mean, it's 3 years going in now. If this is what he's going to be and he's not going to be a little bit better, I guess I could see it. Chang a C. Harris, not applicable. Jules says we got 12 utility infielders. We stink. That's right. He gives Abreu a C. He used to sit against left-handed pitching. Now, he's like third in all of baseball against left-handed pitching. I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, whose fault is that he didn't get a chance? Is it? I don't know. Roman an F. Seti a B. Interesting.
Tough grader.
Yeah, that's a tough grade. I would definitely go a little higher on that. Bad ABS usage. So that's his reasoning for it. I mean, I can't argue with it. He's 100% right. He's not very good at the ABS. I have finger injuries and have trouble with the grip. Betty, we love you. Totally agree with Jules. Yep. Massa a C. I don't know. That's a little. I don't know. Rutro from Betty. Duran bag. Yeah. Hard hitting Caleb Durbin.
Big doucher.
Douche D is another name for him, right? Betty got a kick out of that. Crochet gets a D. I don't even know if you can go that high. I mean, he had what did he give up? 65 runs in that one game. Yeah. Awful. Yeah. I mean, he had a bad outing. Remember he gave like 7 runs in one inning?
The most shocking disappointment outside of anything it's got to be Crochet.
Yeah. NH Drive says sell.
I just have a hard time like pissing on someone that he's nails when he's healthy.
I get it. But based on this season,
like Anthony's different because he's young and he's up and coming. Crochet's last season was just like
NH Drive thing, not making the playoffs.
Unfortunately, ended up what he's doing. I have a hard time giving him a bad grade for that.
Trade Gray, Duran and Chapman, Gray, Sonny Gray and A. That's a little rough. I give him an A+. He's been your best starter. He's been your most consistent starter. So that's why I gave him the plus grade. Lost and missed a start or two. Ron Hare, Ranger scores C+. Early he gives a B because he's got to cut down on his home runs. I think that was mentioned by John or somebody. Or
yeah, brought that up.
Yeah, so it's definitely totally a B.
The inherited runners thing.
He's on his honeymoon. He's on his honeymoon.
I should put a post up about that with the honeymoon, but I actually like Peyton Tolley. I don't really like Marcelo Mayer.
Bayo a D. I can't get on board with a D.
He's right at my alley.
Yep. Thomas Fitzpatrick says a D as well. Betty says Red Sox need to try and find out why he has this problem. It's all mental for him. Bennett a B+. I probably could have gone higher than C. I don't know. Betty agrees with Thayer on that one. Big Cutter, one of my followers, love this guy. Thoughts on a possible deadline haul of Luis Arias, Ryan Jeffers, and AJ Minter? Interesting. John, you want to comment on that?
That would be a very safe quote-unquote buy. I think that the Red Sox need to do a little bit more than that.
Yeah, they need more than that. I don't want the safe buy either.
I do like
that's like if you've been 500 the whole season, you don't really know what you have, but
yeah.
Did you see
at the All-Star game with Wilson Contreras and Luis Arias dabbing it up together, talking?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Tom says agreed, but I can't put Bayo in the first inning where he fails every time, no matter how much money he's being owed. So he kind of agrees with Thayer. Betty says, Nick, you're killing her tonight. He's left Nick tonight. Thomas Fitzpatrick, B-. I'm not sure where he was in that. Sorry, Tom. Giovanni Morano is the opener is an F. Morano in the bullpen is a B. He's a little high for me. Jules got him a D+. I think that's great. San Diego an F. Jules also says like a Boy Scout pack on an overnight camping trip. Chappie a B. Man, you're tough, Jules. Man, you're tough. You're a tough grader. Why didn't Tracy use him as a closer and use Witt? Whitlock a B, solid B. Justin Slayton gets a D. Jules says C-. Tyrone getting a B. He's been pleasantly good for them. Still hold your breath on Guerrero. Midterms are over. Murph says another one of our great followers. Crochet has no grade average like a D-Day in the Animal House. No grade point average. Yeah, it's almost hard to give him he might even have an incomplete. It's kind of like what we're going to be at. That's going to pretty much wrap it up. Anybody got any comments on some of the Lindor chatter that was on Twitter today? You guys want Lindor? I'll read it up to all you guys. What do you think? Do you want to trade for Lindor? I'm against it. I don't want him here.
No, yes, please. Well. I don't like the nature of the chemistry issues that we've been hearing about with the Mets, and I don't want that to translate over to the Red Sox. I think the guy is got an ego the size of probably Texas. So I don't know if I want that on my team.
Yeah. Any other comments, John?
Yeah, as far as I go with Lindor, I think that I think it really just goes down. I think that just where this all is coming from. I think he just hates that. He thinks that it's his team, it being the Mets, and I think he's just super jealous of the money that that Juan Soto's making. Like, you go back to his days in Cleveland, he was like the most loved guy ever. And then he had good relationships with everybody on the Mets, and then you bring in Soto in the last 2 years, it's all been, oh, they don't get along. And listen, they don't have to get along, but I think that I don't know. I'd be very, very welcoming to Francisco Lindor and the Red Sox. It's just we have a PBO in place that I don't know if he has what it takes to land a deal to that magnitude.
Nick, you want to ask Tom's thoughts on Lindor?
Tom, what do you think of Francisco Lindor? Do you want him?
I mean, I would take him just because he's better than everyone else that you possibly have here. But Breslow has no shot of closing that deal. He'll F that up.
I agree.
He can't close unless it's with the Cardinals or the Pirates. Like he's shown it. He's been raked over the coals when he tries to deal with other franchises. So, I mean, Lindor's a good player.
It's a good point by Murph.
He's better than any other shortstop you have here. So, I mean, if they could swing it, sure. Do I think they can? I don't have faith in that.
Yeah, a lot of people are kind of like on the no on Lindor. I am too, because I just think he's another mouth, and we just still don't need another guy that's going to be a pain in the neck. I'm no Breslow fan, but there's something to be said about him trying to take some of the trash out of here, So we'll see how it goes, but we'll go from there. Anybody else got any last minute things? Any comments before we wrap up?
Just nice looking job forward to this week. Contreras at the All-Star game too. Good job for him.
Yeah,
first player ever who was suspended in season and got a chance to play in the All-Star game and Home Run Derby. So,
thanks, Murph. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody being on and their comments tonight. I'd like to thank Thayer, Nick, John, and Tom, and the other Johns that were on, because there were quite a few of them tonight. Had all kinds of problems.
Got a record of them in here.
If anybody wants this graphic of John with his rose-colored glasses, just hit us up, and we'll be able to get that over to you.
My Miami glasses.
Big weekend. Just real quickly, what do the Red Sox need to do this weekend for you to believe that they are still going to continue this pace? Thayer, I'll start with you. What do you need to see out of the Red Sox this weekend? And don't just give me they got to win. What do you really got to see to say you have a little bit more faith moving forward that they got to buy and they have a chance?
They have to score. They have to score runs. They can't lose a game 6-0, another one 7-1, and then win the next game 2-1, and the game after that 3-2. They need to put runs on the board, and splitting is tolerable, but they have to put runs on the board.
Nick, what do you got to see to be drinking the Kool-Aid and say that this team can maybe be a contender? What do you got to see this weekend?
Take 3 out of 4 from the Rays. I think if it's even a split, I'm not feeling great about it. I'm feeling, whatever, deja vu, same old. I guess I'll be semi-happy that we escaped Dodge, but then the next series, which is the Orioles, you better damn well sweep. So, I mean, you have to prove that you can win games at home. No questions asked. If this team is going anywhere, you need to win now.
John?
Yeah, so Thayer nailed it. You got to score runs. The pitching's been carrying you the entire season. You need to get their back for a change and win a couple games, 7-8. You got to win one of those. But, on top of that, again, Nick said it too, you got to prove that you could win at home. I think that you have 3 series against 3 AL East opponents, all at your home field. If you're not coming out of this at 6-4 and at a 500 record, it's, and that's pretty much where we get to the trade deadline. It's not going to be looking great. So 6-4 or better, and you got to be scoring runs and have the pitchers' backs.
Nick, you want to ask Tom that question?
Tom, what do you have to see this weekend to actually believe in this team going forward if they're a contender?
I think they have to minimally win this series, which I'm not convinced they will. I think that you'll see a lot what happens tomorrow. They got 2 tomorrow. If they come out of those, 0-2, then I'm not very optimistic what happens the rest of the weekend. But if they split tomorrow, they got 2 more days. I hope they do win the day that I'm there, but I'm not convinced they'll do that either. I just don't think going into this stretch when you really need to score, which I think they had just said, I think you have to score runs. They just don't have the ability to do it. And you can't rely on your pitches to just go out there every night and to keep them under 2 runs every night.
Right.
You got to be able to, and I get the manufacturing runs that they've been doing is great, but I mean, that's not. I don't think that's a sustainable way to run it. You have to be able to score. You have to, and if they don't, they're gonna fall right back out of this thing in the next 2 weeks.
For me, what it's going to be is the following. I want you want to win this series, right? Because I mean, as we talk about wins, that's the easy thing. Scoring runs is important, like Thayer and everybody else said. I'm going to give it one more. They've got to make attempts. They've got to try to push small ball. I want more small ball. If it's going to be a small ball team, then they've got to do it right. They've got to hit and run. They've got to push runners over, make productive outs, sacrifice flies, and kind of really scratch and claw for those wins. They can't do the way Cora did. I was talking to Thayer this morning about the way Cora managed versus, the way Tracy managed in this last series. Tracy goes for the lead in extra innings. Cora always trying to go for two runs in extra innings, and it fails him all the time doing that. So it was a nice thing to see. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of that urgency. That's going to wrap it up for tonight. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you probably Sunday night after that series is over. Take care.